Have you ever sat alone in silence and quietly asked God, "Why am I alone now?" Have you ever watched people slowly leave your life, even when you tried to be kind and loving? Loneliness can feel like rejection. It can feel like punishment. But sometimes, God is not taking people away. Sometimes, He is making space. This is a story about loneliness, faith, and how God prepares a heart by quieting the world around it. In a peaceful countryside village, there lived an old woman named Hannah. She walked slowly and spoke softly, but her heart carried great warmth. Her home was small, yet everyone who entered felt peace. Hannah believed God lived wherever kindness lived, and she tried to make her home a place where kindness never ran out. Once her life was full. Her husband worked the land with joy. Her son Elias filled the house with questions and laughter. They shared meals, prayed together, and thanked God for having enough. Then one winter, sickness coming, her husband grew weaker each day. Hannah stayed beside him through long nights, holding his hand and whispering prayers. When he passed away one quiet morning, the house felt too large and too silent. Hannah cried alone, asking God why love had to hurt. Yet in that silence, she felt something unexpected. God was still there. The silence was painful, but it was not empty. Pased. Hannah's body grew slower, but her faith remained strong. She believed God gives strength only for today, not the whole future. When Elias left for the city, he promised to return. At first, he did. But slowly, his visits became rare. Hannah learned to eat alone. Some nights, loneliness pressed heavily on her heart, and she whispered, "Is this what remains for me, God?" But every morning, she still rose, folded her hands, and thanked God for life. She never asked God to remove her loneliness. She only asked to be useful. Hannah cooked simple food and welcomed children who passed her gate. She listened to their worries with patience. When villagers asked why she gave so much while living alone, she smiled and said, "Loneliness is not empty when God is present." Even a thin old dog waited at her door each day. Hannah gently petted its head and whispered, "God sends those who need love." One summer, Elias returned, tired and restless. He watched his mother give so much and said, "Mother, people will forget you. You should rest." Hannah looked at him gently and replied, "God has not forgotten me, and as long as I can give love, I am not alone." Elias did not understand. To him, a full life meant noise, not quiet service. Months later, Hannah became very ill. She could no longer care for herself. When the villagers heard, they came from every direction, with food, medicine, and prayers. Elias rushed home and saw the room filled with people who loved his mother. Hannah whispered to him, "God never takes love away. He only moves it." After she recovered, Hannah moved to the city with Elias. There, she helped orphaned children cooking, telling stories, holding them when they cried. They called her grandmother Hannah. Her heart felt full again. Years later, when Hannah passed away peacefully, many people came to honor her. Elias finally understood. Her lonely seasons were never empty. They were guided, and this is the lesson. When God makes you lonely, He's not punishing you. He's preparing you. He removes noise so you can hear love clearly. He removes people so your heart can grow wider. If you feel lonely today, remember 'tis God may be shaping you into light for someone else. Love given through God never disappears. It only finds new places to live.